You see this cop with a taser gun? That's like swatting an alligator with a fly swatter.
The officer gets within a few feet of Hardball and lets the taser fly.
That just made the bull even angrier.
A taser gun is not going to do the trick.
A rodeo bull escapes from a stadium and runs wild in a parking lot filled with children.
I saw the bull and I froze because I didn't know what was going to happen.
March 7th, 2010, Houston, Texas. The annual Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo is in full swing.
It's an all-encompassing entertainment extravaganza. It's a not-for-profit and it benefits youth and education.
The event has been going strong for more than 75 years. It's a Texas tradition that features Lone Star staples like great music, down-home cooking, and of course, a top-notch rodeo.
We're the largest fair event and festival in North America.
Scott and Denise Barrett have been taking their 12-year-old daughter Sarah Marie to the event for years. On this day, Sarah Marie is especially excited for the headline music act.
We went to the rodeo to watch the Jonas Brothers. I'm a big Jonas Brothers fan.
And they're off.
When the Barretts pull into the parking lot, the rodeo's chuck wagon event is getting underway inside the stadium.
If you've ever been close to these chuck wagons when they're racing, it's rumbling, there's a lot of noise. The horses are making noise, the rigs are jumping up and down and rattling.
Backstage, a bull named Hardball is in his holding pen.
A Hardball is a bucking bull. That night he was scheduled what we call a re-ride bull. And on any given night, a cowboy may get a re-ride because of something. The bull doesn't buck or a horse falls down or it slams into the chute coming out.
As the chuck wagons roar across the stadium, Hardball startled.
And he ran forward into a gate that was in front of him, pushed it forward and allowed a pin to come out of a gate that was beside him.
The gate unlocks and Hardball races out toward the exit. This surveillance video catches Hardball as he makes his escape out of the stadium and into the loading dock.
It was quite exciting out there in the loading dock areas. People were trying to stop him, trying to push him in.
But it's no use. Hardball charges forward. He sets his sight on the parking lot where thousands of spectators are gathering for the concert. About the same time, Scott Barrett and his family approached the stadium.
The parking lot was full of kids. I mean, a lot of kids were there. They were coming to see the Jonas Brothers.
Suddenly, a commotion breaks out.
I see all these people running and I figured, oh, maybe they saw the Jonas Brothers.
I saw people running. I mean, just moms grabbing kids and running the opposite direction.
The Barretts quickly realize an 1,800-pound bull is on the loose. Denise and Sarah Marie run for cover while Scott whips out his video camera.
The bull kept, bucking back and forth and zigzagging, and people were jumping back, and they didn't know what to do because the bull came at different directions.
I was absolutely terrified because I thought that a bunch of people were going to get hurt because there was no sign of anyone that was trying to do anything.
A female wrangler steps up to the challenge. Hardball charges her and throws her to the ground.
He actually bucked a girl and hit her right in the chest and knocked her back. I feared for her. I was really afraid that she was hurt very severely because he hit her really hard.
Spectators jump the fence to escape Hardball's charge. A man tries to distract the raging bull with garbage barrels.
The bull almost bucked a trash can and almost hit a guy.
The distraction buys enough time for security officers to arrive at the scene. One of them whips out a taser and confronts the powerful bull.
You see this cop with a taser gun? That's like swatting an alligator with a fly swatter.
The officer gets within a few feet of Hardball and lets the taser fly.
That just made the bull even angrier because it doesn't feel good.
The bull charges the officer, missing him by inches. Then, when all hope seems lost, the cavalry arrives.
There comes a cowboy. He'll take care of this. Watch this. Here's a cowboy.
In a scene straight out of an old Western, 3 wranglers rush in on horseback.
You know, there was a lot of tension in the parking lot. Are they going to be able to get him? Are they going to be able to, pull him back, away from everyone?
Within seconds, one of the cowboys ropes Hardball.
They got that bull. They got that bull.
If you don't have a cowboy on a horse with a rope, you can't control a raging bull. It just doesn't happen. A taser gun is not going to do the trick. It's got to be a cowboy.
The cowboys, they could have just sat back and said, oh, well, the police are going to take care of it. But no, they got on their horses and they took care of business.
Just 3 days after Hardball's escape, he's back in action.
Okay, folks, Tyler Thompson, Black Diamond, Alberta, Canada's got a bull that took him to walk.
Bull rider Tyler Thompson rides that bucking bull for more than 8 seconds.
Now let's see how many minutes of coverage they'll put on him.
Since Hardball's escape, precautions have been taken to make sure the rodeo stays indoors.
There are now 4 levels of gates that a bull or a horse or anything else would have to go through before they get out.
2 rodeo employees suffer minor injuries from Hardball's wild run. But those who were there know things could have been much worse.
With all those children attending the Jonas Brothers concert in that parking lot, there could have been a lot more mayhem, a lot more injury, perhaps even death, because a bull loose in a parking lot after being tasered is not something you want to mess with.
Spectator Sarah Marie is thankful that no one was seriously injured and gains a valuable lesson for Jonas Brothers fans.
My word of advice when you go to a Jonas Brothers concert, watch out for screaming fans and bulls.